I feel like I really have to ask myself this question. What the fuck is up with all these anime movies I've been watching lately, and them either being pretty good, pretty okay, and pretty shitty? Can I have at least one fucking movie during this month that's actually a good one? That'll make me say, wow, 10 out of 10, best movie ever, huh? Can I have that one, please? The answer to that question is no. Not by a long shot. Phooey, whatever. Okay, so, hello people of YouTube, 'tis I once more, the Crimson Assassin, here today to give you guys another anime review for Anime Movie Month. And I thought, you know what, it's time to go back to one of my favorite series of all time, okay? Naruto. Naruto, was the first anime that really got me into anime, okay? Now, Naruto has a very special place in my heart, considering that this is the anime that was my gateway to anime, and plus, I'm very biased when I say this, but I think Naruto is the greatest anime of all time, like, hands down. And I get it, I'm very biased when it comes to that, but I'm pretty sure everyone kind of agrees, or at least some people at least agree. Naruto is probably one of the greatest animes of all time, and I completely agree. Naruto, to me, has a very special place in my heart. It got me through a very difficult time in my life, where I was being constantly bullied, and Naruto kind of helped me, invigorated me, okay? If it wasn't for Naruto, I would actually never gotten into anime in general. So, Naruto definitely has a very special place in my heart, okay? I love the series, I love the franchise, greatest thing I've ever seen. I read all the manga issues from start to finish. I was there when the final manga dropped, and to this day I'm still looking for a copy of the final volume. Because I just want it. I just want the final volume just to myself. Obviously they're probably like the Amazon stores, but yeah, whatever. Too expensive. I've seen a lot of expensive versions of that final manga. Like there's one that's all colored and shit, and it's all in Japanese and everything too. But whatever. I love Naruto. Definitely has a very special place in my heart. And now, people of YouTube, we're gonna talk about Naruto's successor. Sort of, okay? It's not, I wouldn't necessarily call it a successor just yet, although people are kind of saying it is, and yet, oh, God, okay. So, we're gonna talk about Boruto, the Naruto movie. Yeah, that movie. Yeah, the Boruto movie. Boruto's first ever real anime appearance is, this movie where he's the main character, he's Naruto's son, and what have you. Okay, so, what's the story? What's the story behind Boruto? Well, the story of Boruto basically follows Boruto, Naruto's son, and this takes place pretty much along the events after the Great Ninja War and after the last Naruto the movie. Yeah, remember that movie? It was pretty good. I liked it. So it follows that. It pretty much centers around Boruto, Naruto's son, and you see him kind of go along the routes as he tries to get Naruto to kind of notice him, and the fact that, he just wants attention from dear old daddy. We'll get to that in a little bit. And you just see him kind of do his thing, go do the tuning exams and fight this threat that, was, sorry, excuse me, my dog was trying to enter the room. As he tries to, do things, and that's pretty much all I could really try to say without without pretty much giving too much away. Considering that there's going to be probably a lot of people who kind of still haven't seen Boruto and kind of want to watch it. And so yeah, so there you have it. Okay, so people of YouTube, as a Naruto fan, okay, I can wholeheartedly say, when I heard about Boruto, I got really freaking pissed about Boruto, considering that Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, hands down one of the greatest animes I think I've ever watched in my life. Okay? And when I heard about Boruto, the spin-off sequel to Naruto, it got me pissed off, considering the fact that they're really, at this point, milking Naruto. Like, my god. When Naruto first debuted, it was so fresh. It had everything I wanted in an anime. It was so great. I loved it to death. Okay? And minus the filler of Naruto, which, you know, it's the terrible filler. I got so freaking pissed the fact that Boruto is now going to be the new Naruto of this generation, the people who are living in this timeline, or these generation of kids and whatnot, and it just got me pissed off. Okay, like why? Like why do you want to keep milking Naruto? And I even said this better in my top 10 best anime, worst anime, or cliches in anime, where I went freaking pissed off for the fact that, you know, Naruto the manga ended such a long time ago. Naruto the anime still ended this year. Naruto the anime clocked in at 500 episodes and ended this year. And I was actually very happy that they finally finished Naruto. I was kind of upset too, but at the same time, I was actually fucking happy. Like, yes, finally, my life was in full circle. Naruto finally married Hinata, and I was like, yes, my childhood is complete. And then they do throw in Boruto now, and I'm like, fuck, more Naruto, and that's not my Naruto. No. Okay. But I'm obviously throwing my anger at probably what could be actually something even better than Naruto. And I know, you know what, try to prove me wrong, but some people may argue that Boruto is better than Naruto. And you know what? That's fine. Because it's an opinion, okay? It's okay to have an opinion, okay? So then, I thought, Anime Movie Month, you know, finally sit down and watch the Boruto movie. And I believe this movie came out, in 2016. I haven't watched this movie in a year. Okay, I actually refused to watch it for the longest time. And I finally caved in, and I said, fuck it. Might as well review it. So I now did. And what do I gotta say about Boruto, the Naruto movie? Okay, think of it like this, okay? This movie right here is legitimately okay. It's not the best Naruto movie, but it's okay. Not the best, but okay. So what are the few things that make this movie, you know, so fucking okay? Well, the animation. The animation, fucking gorgeous. I actually really love the animation in Boruto, you know. Still, the action, with at least with enhanced modern animation, you know, the last few episodes of Naruto Shippuden, you know, especially towards the end, the final arc, looked great. And that's no exception here. Boruto, the last Naruto movie, it looked great. It looks really freaking good. And I actually really like the animation for that. It's pretty freaking good. Especially the action. The action is pretty much on par to the previous Naruto's, you know. The action is enthralling, really gets you psyched, and really, you know, keeps you engaged. I do love most of the action in the anime. I especially love the climax of the film, because the climax of the film had the best action, and I just overall loved it, and the animation just looked great in the last in the climax of the film. So all I have to say, animation's great, and action's pretty freaking great too. And you stupid dog throughout this whole video, you're pissing me off right now. Okay. So then, the story. Well, the story. Okay. Listen. Okay, I can't talk about the story, mainly because it's a character-driven story, and because we're following Naruto's son Boruto. And I finally can say this. I can finally get this off my chest, because I've been meaning to say this for quite a long time about this little freaking shit nugget right here. He's legit the female equivalent to a kid with daddy issues. I'm not kidding. Throughout this whole film, Boruto tries to get recognition by Naruto, his father, and how he just wants him to notice him, to actually, you know, say, yeah, you know, I can be better than my dad, and you know, I want to be better like my dad, you know, be better than your dad, Naruto, like, yeah. And legit, that's legit the whole premise of the film. The fact that how Boruto really wants Naruto to really notice him is legit. Daddy, please notice me. The anime. And it's like, I feel like Boruto's legitimately that one kid who acts like he doesn't have a father when really he does it and wants to say, you know, that, well, my father wasn't there for my whole life. And, you know, it's one thing, but you actually do have a father. There's a lot of people who don't have fathers. And they at least feel grateful. You know, at least in my standpoint, you know, I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful to my father. You know, really splendid man. I respect my dad. I love my dad. And yeah. And so, you know, the shit that Boruto pulls kind of irritates me. And the reason being is because he just annoys me. He just does. I don't really necessarily, not to say that he's bad, and I understood what his character is going through. The fact that, you know, he wants to spend at least more time with Naruto, and I get the whole feeling where, you know, it's kind of trying to be like this family drama kind of thing where, you know, Boruto and Naruto kind of want, like, at least Boruto kind of wants to spend time with his dad because he really doesn't. And Naruto in the film, my god, you can tell this dude is like overworking himself to like the brink of death, and that's actually you know, it's pretty fun. Like, at least he finally got his goal. He finally becomes the Hokage, and you know, it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows, huh? Wasn't it, Naruto? Huh? You know, you finally got your dream, and now, are you regretting it now, buddy? Are you okay? Okay. Moving along. But I'm still talking about the pros of the film. Just to finish things off with Boruto's character. Boruto, I don't necessarily hate him. In fact, I understand where he's going through and stuff, and I get it. But it still annoyed me, and I just don't really care for him at all. He's the main character, and that's all. And yeah, for his debut film, okay. But Boruto at least has some pretty interesting relationships in the film, okay? Like besides the relationship that Boruto kind of shares with Naruto, and I feel like, you know, at the end of the film, kind of Boruto finally kind of gets like that recognition by Naruto, and you know, and I like how Boruto kind of finally gets praised by him and stuff by the end. He does also has a pretty interesting relationship. I actually do like his sort of relationship with Sasuke in the film. Like, my god, if there's one character I honestly did not expect to have a lot of screen time and a lot of character kind of moments with Boruto, is Sasuke. Like, my god, that shit kind of caught me off guard. Like, I wasn't really expecting the fact that how Boruto, you know, was like getting along with Sasuke. That kind of really was like, wow. They had a pretty interesting relationship, and I kind of feel like, I guess towards the later on, especially probably for people who are watching the Boruto anime, or reading this manga, I feel like, you know, Sasuke might be like Boruto's Jiraiya, or how like Jiraiya was like Boruto's mentor. I feel like Sasuke is probably gonna be like Boruto's mentor. Oh, I'm sorry, wait. Jiraiya was Naruto's mentor, and Sasuke is gonna probably, hopefully, be Boruto's mentor. And I actually kind of like their relationship. I would have liked to see more of kind of Sasuke training with Boruto, but for what we got, actually, it was actually not half bad. Again, I would have liked to see more of that, actually. Like, if they showcased in the Boruto anime, if they actually showcased more of that, then you know what? I'm all for it. I actually really starting to like that relationship, as well as his relationship with his team. I felt like, you know, that's also a pretty solid relationship that he shares with Sadara and what's this guy, Mitsuichi, I think his name. I forgot his name already. My God, but I do remember Sadara because Sadara is definitely another interesting character, and the thing I kind of noticed, and I feel like the thing that they're kind of like drawing parallels, but like to different characters. Like, I feel like Boruto is kind of trying to be like how Sasuke is, and Sadara actually wants to become the Hokage, so I feel like she kind of wants to be more like how Naruto was. So you kind of have like these interesting developments. Isn't it kind of like almost ironic, the fact that the son of Naruto wants to hang out with Sasuke, and the daughter of Sasuke kind of wants to be more like Naruto. I felt like that's actually pretty interesting, and I feel like, you know, hopefully in the Boruto anime they actually probably will address that more, and I felt like, you know, they should address that more. Like, I felt like that was pretty interesting. And also an interesting thing, the fact that how in the anime they already showcased that Sadara has her Sharingan, and I thought, like, wow, that's actually really good. Like, she awakened her Sharingan at a pretty young age. Like, they didn't really disclose what age the kids were, but I'm pretty sure, like, they're pretty young. And I just, overall, I think I kind of like that development happening. I feel like they should have pretty much addressed more of that in the future, later on. And the last member, this character, I'll put his picture up on the screen. He kind of caught me off guard, especially at the end, where if you stay tuned after the credits of the film, they address, he points something out, and I thought it was actually like, wow, that kind of caught me off guard. I didn't really expect that to actually happen, and sure enough, it did. And I thought, wow, that was handled pretty well. Like, I was really excited about that. And that's pretty much it. Like I say, pros wise. Negative wise, my god. Well, I already addressed one major thing about Boruto, and the fact that, you know, he's kind of an annoying prick. The villains of the film, my god, they were so underwhelming. Like, it's not even funny. I will say, again, the climax of the film was pretty good, and I actually really liked that ending action scene. It was actually also pretty basic. Overall, I enjoyed it, like, action-wise and everything else-wise. Story-wise, the story is very cliche and basic, and, you know, Boruto trying to get recognition from dear old daddy, Daddy Naruto. There's, these two, like, guys who I can't reveal because that's obviously spoilers. The people who haven't caught up to Naruto yet, because there have been a lot of people I've met who still has not caught up to Naruto. But fuck it, I'm gonna spoil it anyway. They're the Kaguya, that moon, the mother of the world, mother of chakra. Remember that girl, the goddess, basically. Her. And they're like disciples of them. Like, they didn't really address a lot about these characters. And what pissed me off about it was the fact that, you know, and especially this is like what happens in a lot of Naruto movies. The fact that, you know, Naruto, the anime has a lot of interesting villains. You know, like Orochimaru and Madara and the Akatsukis. You know, Pain was probably hands down one of the most interesting villains of Naruto, period. Because I actually loved his philosophy of life. When it comes to the Naruto movie villains, they suck. You know, the anime Naruto villains and manga villains, you know, they're perfect. The movie Naruto villains, they always suck. Like, I've not yet met one interesting villain in a Naruto movie. I'm being serious right now. And not to say that these guys weren't interesting, they were. They just didn't really have enough screen time to really, like, make me invested and say, wow, these villains are menacing. And honestly, the actual ending of the climax itself, cliche. You know, it's pretty much your typical shonen ending. Excuse me. I mean, what else? What else do I need to fucking say about this film? Negative wise. Again, I would have liked to see more of Boruto and Sasuke kind of you know, interact. I would really like to see Boruto and you know, his teammates, and see how they sort of coordinate and have them, you know, interact more. And I pretty much know what you're probably all going to be saying in the comments. There's the anime, the Boruto anime. Just watch the Boruto anime, and which probably I'll cave in and eventually I'll watch, considering, you know, I love Naruto, and yeah. But whatever, people. I am pretty exhausted. I kind of want to end this video now. I've been on. This might be one of the worst anime reviews I think I've ever done for Anime Movie Month. I think so, heavily. But you know what? Fuck it. It's gonna be a bitch to edit too. Like, I'm looking at my timer, like, damn, gee, this is a fucking long ass video. Overall, do I hate it? No. Is it perfect? No. Is it okay? Yes. It's an okay film. It's best I can kind of give it. 6.5 out of 10. It's okay. Not the best. It's okay. It definitely beats Children with Lost Voices. Oh, God. I need to let off some steam. I just had to say that. I get that off my chest. I'm done. Stay tuned. More anime reviews on its way. Stay tuned for something very exciting happening tomorrow. I don't know when that's gonna happen. Sometime soon. I don't even know if I have enough time to edit this video. Or the fact that how I can actually edit this video in one take. In fact, I should kind of stop this video right now. Because it's already at clock for 20 minutes. I gotta fucking stop. Okay, so. 6.5 out of 10. Take care, people of YouTube. Bye. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. That kind of shit. Peace, YouTube.